It's on to the Big Ten Championship for Kirk Ferentz's squad after another convincing victory over the weekend.
Each game there has been one running back that has taken most of the weight, and that did not change at Nebraska on Friday afternoon.
This player proved once again that this offense has 4 game-ready running backs. Football reporter Taylor Brooks has more.
After playing his last game inside Kinnick Stadium last weekend against Purdue, senior running back Jordan Canzeri wanted to go into the last game of the regular season just playing his part. And the explosion he had in the third quarter sent a spark through the offense. It might have been Jordan Canzeri powering into the end zone for 2 touchdowns to get Iowa ahead Saturday, but Canzeri credits the men around him.
All up to the line, receivers blocking downfield, fullback leading the way again because, again, I didn't get touched. And when you have 11 guys working like that, those are the plays that can develop and happen.
Iowa's offensive game struggled against Nebraska's big man defense, as they only allowed 250 total offensive yards for Iowa. But Canzeri's mentality says it all.
It's next play, and we just knew that we just had to continue to grind on them because there was a lot of tough yardage that we had against them, and they were a good team. They had a lot of they had big guys, solid guys, physical guys up front. So that was something that we knew coming into this game. It'd be tough to run the ball, but if we continue to grind it and push and finish our plays, that the big ones would eventually happen.
Offensive lineman Austin Blythe noticed the shift in the second half from his men up front.
We weren't playing like ourselves, especially up front the first half, and just wanted to come out and run the same plays and execute them to the best of our ability.
Even though Canzeri was the only prominent running back rushing for 140 net yards, it still remained a team effort.
Just gets back to our team, though. Again, the players, the work that they've done, their level of commitment's been really impressive. So all of us as coaches, support staff folks, it's fun to be around these guys every day.
The emotions ran high for everyone as they walked out of Memorial Stadium 12-0 for the first time.
It was a little emotional coming off the field just because I've never been a part of a team like this. Just everybody fights for each other, really. No individuals, just a total team effort.
Reporting inside Memorial Stadium, this has been Taylor Brooks for Daily Iowan TV Sports.
Aside from the offensive side of the ball, the defense played a prominent role in Friday's 28-20 win, and a part of that was the defensive tackle, Parker Hesse.
The redshirt freshman earned Big Ten Freshman of the Week honors after his first interception and touchdown against Nebraska. That marks the 6th Hawkeye to receive Player of the Week award from the Big Ten Conference and is the 5th time the Hawkeye defense has put points on the board.
On to basketball now, as the Iowa women's and men's hoops were on the road over Thanksgiving break. Women's basketball was at the Lone Star Showcase in Austin, Texas, while the men were at the Advocare Invitational in Orlando, Florida.
The women finished with 2 wins and 1 loss against George Washington in double overtime, while the men suffered 2 losses to Dayton and Notre Dame.
Both men's and women's teams return to Iowa City next week. Men's on Wednesday in the ACC Big Ten Challenge against Florida State, and the women's team returns Sunday, December 6th against Robert Morris.
Our wrestling reporters were in Ames on Sunday for another installment of the Iowa Corn Cyhawk series. Wrestling reporter Zach Mackey has more.
The rivalry between the Hawkeyes and the Cyclones did not disappoint. The Hawks got off to a slow start, but bounced back to their 6th victory of the year, and it all started at 133 pounds. It was a 9-2 decision for Iowa's Corey Clark that sparked the momentum for the Hawkeyes. Iowa State tied up the match at 141 pounds as Iowa State's Dante Rodriguez defeated Iowa freshman Logan Bryan in a decision 6-2. 165 pounds was the only other time that the Cyclones recorded a win, as Iowa's Patrick Rhodes lost in a decision 10-0 to the number 11th ranked wrestler in the country, Tanner Weatherman. The Hawkeyes left Ames on Sunday having won 8 of the 10 matches, but head coach Tom Brand still saw some room for improvement.
We want to own the third period, we want to own the second period, we want to own the first period. We're greedy.
There was some excitement at 184 pounds with Iowa's Sammy Brooks. With only 30 seconds left in the match, it looked like Brooks was going to walk away with the major decision. And then, all of a sudden, Brooks lets off Danny Pastrano and takes him straight to his back with 15 seconds left in the match and records the pin.
I was going to let him up and maybe try and throw him from his feet or whatever, just like Sorensen saying, whatever was there. He came up pretty hard, so I just acted like it.
For the 12th straight time, the Dan Gable Traveling Trophy will be staying in Iowa City with the Hawkeyes. Reporting inside the Hilton Coliseum, Zach Mackey, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
The Hawkeyes are back in action on Friday as they welcome the Jackrabbits from North Dakota State University.
That's all the time we have today. Jeremy and Megan, back to you.